Dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone with hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fire rises, somebody sighs who's not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. It starts at the bottom, it comes from above. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll get to the coast, and when the tide rises,
all right.
Right? Right?
All right, why don't you join me? Let me take
Hi, 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 hi. Sherry, head to the man cave. You'll be on that side.
I wanted to do. Whoa.
Yeah, sure.
Because it'll go 3, 2, 1, okay? Yay!
it'll be. Let's see how much further away it is from that one. Oh yes, I hear that. I hear that. I get that. Yeah, I think that's better. Because then when they come across here, it lines up a little bit more than with this one. Thank you. I think I have all of them. Is there an add-on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uncle Chia, hold it down, please. Avery, Chia, Arnai, Ro, Arnie, Avishra, Yes, another two. Yes. You're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, the national anthem. Yes. Where are you going to do that? So I think. Do you want to just set them up now? Yeah, I'll set them up now. Thank you. You're good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
One.
So we're going to start the processional. I want all of us to stand up on it. You want to step off, and then you'll come back on when I call, coming up at the middle of the stage to the pledge.
Check.
Yeah, good.
This test, test, test.
Good. Please turn on number.
Test, test.
Test. Good afternoon, families and friends. In preparation for the start of our ceremony, we ask that you please silence your cell phones so we can truly focus on the accomplishments of our students. And to ensure that each graduate receives due recognition and respect, we want to request your compliance with the following. Please remain in the bleachers the entire program. And after the ceremony, all students will be released to the Montgomery Adult School lot down below. No one will be allowed on the track or field, and we must evacuate promptly so that our colleagues at Montgomery Middle can come on in for their ceremony. So we will now begin. Leading the processional for our 12th graders, our retirees, Miss Colleen Davey and Miss Kaylee O'Neill, followed by our counselors, Stephanie Sue, Dr. Liliana Silva, Gisela Lopez, and Mariel Avalos. And then leading the class of 2026 are our CSF seal bearers, signified by their white gowns. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2026. please remain standing. Good afternoon. My name is Sasha Scott, and I am the proud principal here at Montgomery High School. Welcome to the class of 2026 Montgomery High School commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce our ASB president, Camila Pacheco, to the stage so she can lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Ms. Scott. Welcome, friends, family, honored guests, and faculty. Please stand and place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I would now like to introduce our Montgomery Mariachi Azteca, who will be performing the national anthem. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare. The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, set us as star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you, Camila, and thank you, Mariachi Azteca. Graduates and guests, you may all be seated. Thank you for joining us here today for this special event. It is an honor for me to welcome students, parents, family members, and honored guests who have joined us. Accepting the class of 2026 will be the Director of Grants and Communications, Ms. Nadej Johnson. Also, I'd like to highlight in attendance a very special guest and former Montgomery High principal, Mr. Louis Zoomstein. From our Alumni Association, class of 1971, which was the first class to graduate on this campus, Miss Stephanie Harris Mahan. 1974, Sherry Lynn Major. Class of 1975, Andrea Necochea Oldakowski and Devin Cookie Harris Mabry. Class of 1977, Dario Villa. Class of 1978, Randy Arnairo. Class of 1979, Zandra Harris Riverstone. Class of 1982, Larnie Thornton. Class of 1983, Alan Regala. And Master Facebook Alumni Page Keeper. So thank you, Alan. Class of 1984, Dominic Avestruz. Class of 1990, Arnold Santiago.
Class of 1992, Maria Vasquez Villarreal. Class of 2005, Brennan Steele. And rounding out the pack, class of 2010, April Paje. Thank you, alumni, for being here. I'd also like to recognize the Montgomery High School staff members who will be retiring this year. Teachers Colleen Davey and Kaylee O'Neill. Thank you both for your time. Your impact on this community will be everlasting, and thank you for your 3 decades of service to Montgomery. We wish you the best in your retirement. I would also like to take a minute to recognize some of the amazing staff members that I have the pleasure of working with here at Montgomery High, and they keep things moving forward on the Mesa at all times. First, my administrative team. Assistant principals, Miss Cordy, Miss Glithero, Mr. Ortega, Mrs. Ruiz, and school psychologist, Miss Connect, and Dr. LaQuesta. Thank you all for your service day in and day out. I could not do this work without their support, so they are very much appreciated. To our counselors, thank you to Miss Stephanie Sue, Dr. Liliana Silva Diaz, Miss Gisela Lopez, Miss Mario Avalos, and Miss Monica Aguilar Garcia. Thank you all for your dedication to our students. Next, I'd like to honor our Teacher of the Year, who was nominated by staff and students and parents, but then voted on by our staff, Miss Leslie Milholland. To all of our teachers, our support staff, from clerical to custodial, to IAs to healthcares, to our campus security, everyone in between, thank you for your dedication and hard work. You helped create a culture that instills hard work here on our campus, discipline, and where our students feel valued and respected. We appreciate and acknowledge your efforts on behalf of all the students here, so thank you. Last but certainly not least, I would like to congratulate our parents. Thank you for your continued support and for working together with us to help support your student reach this important milestone. I also want to recognize the grandparents, the uncles, the tias, the brothers, the sisters, the neighbors, the friends, all the family in the crowd, and the larger Montgomery community, because you guys have loved on these students and stood behind them through all the years. So this is a special day for you as well. So congratulations to you. As many of you know, this is my first graduation as the principal of Montgomery High School, and I couldn't be more proud to celebrate this milestone with all of you. Seniors, today is about more than receiving a diploma. It's about celebrating the journey that brought you here and the values that will guide you long after you leave Montgomery High School. As you begin your next chapter, I want to leave you with 4 simple pieces of wisdom from one of my favorite books of all time called The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. Your words have power. Use them to encourage, inspire, and uplift others. Second, don't take anything personally. Not every opinion or criticism defines who you are, especially in this day and age with social media and all that comes with that. Just stay true to your values and trust yourself. The third agreement, don't make assumptions. Seek understanding, ask questions, and communicate openly. Communication is key. And finally, the fourth agreement, always, no matter what, just do your best. Your best may look different from day to day, but if you consistently give your best and honest effort all the time, you'll never have to wonder if you could have done more. The Montgomery High class of 2026 has so much to celebrate, so I want to acknowledge some of those honors right now. This senior class earned more than $580,000 in scholarships, including Jeremy Caraballo's highly competitive QuestBridge Scholarship, which provides him a full 4-year scholarship to Boston University. Our Aztec athletes helped lead us to another successful and competitive athletic year. Together, Montgomery High earned 5 league championships, 7 league players of the year, and 3 first-time all-CIF athletes in Billy Challenger for football, Nolan Lug for soccer, and Paula Zoomstein girls basketball. Our girls golf team were 4-peat South Bay League champions. And yes, let's give a round of applause for that. That's incredible. And Paula Zoomstein, Kai Maldonado, and Jocelyn Gomez finished their golf careers at Montgomery High going 40-0 in league play, undefeated. So shout out to those ladies. Our girls flag football team made playoffs for the first time in school history. Shout out to girls flag. And all of those accomplishments represent countless hours of dedication, sacrifice, teamwork, and Aztec pride. So congratulations to those student athletes and to their coaches. While all scholarships, championships, and awards are truly impressive, they are not what define you. What defines you is your character. It is how you respond when things don't go your way. It is how you support one another. It is how you choose to grow, learn, and persevere. As you guys leave Montgomery High School, remember that success is not just about what you accomplish. It is about who you become. Be responsible for your choices. Be resilient when life challenges you. Be respectful in every room you enter. And if you do all those things, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Class of 2026, thank you for allowing me the privilege of serving as your principal during your final year here. You made my first year on the Mesa one that I will never forget. So congratulations on all you have accomplished and all that lies ahead of you. Continue to dream big, work hard, lead with integrity, and carry those Aztec core values with you wherever life takes you. Now go show the world what it means to be an Aztec. Thank you. At this time, I will be calling our valedictorian and co-salutatorians to the stage for their speeches. Their hard work and dedication that they put in have shown throughout their school career. As the valedictorian and salutatorians of our school, they continue a tradition of greatness that only a small number of Aztec graduates have earned. Our first speaker will be co-salutatorian Bella Steele. Please come forward to the podium. Bella earned a GPA of 4.48. She will be attending UC Berkeley. Please join me in welcoming Bella Steele to the podium.
Hello, fellow graduates, friends, and families. This moment has been a long time coming. It's truly an honor to be a part of this huge milestone in our lives. At first, I was super anxious to write this speech knowing I had to encapsulate 4 years of my life into just 1 minute. But now, standing up here upon the stage, I can feel the shared nervousness, anticipation, and excitement for what's next in our futures. And now, gazing upon the stadium, here I can see little glimpses of my high school career. I see those in the field, my peers, classmates, and friends. Whether we've never met or we've shared many great moments together, sharing this thing with you guys is an honor. I see the teachers whose classes I've spent hours in. Thank you for encouraging me and supporting my journey. To my best friend Silali, who's sharing the stage with me, I thank you too. Showing up to school together every day, sunshine or rain, you're my ride or die, and I can't express how much of a privilege it is to be here with you. And finally, to my family. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for me no matter what. And to my dad, I love you lots, and I wouldn't have made it this far without you. Thank you, class of 26. Good luck.
Thank you, Bella. Next, I'd like to invite our other co-salutatorian, Citlali Villarreal, to the stage. Citlali also has a GPA of 4.48. In the fall, she will be attending Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Please join me in welcoming Citlali.
Good afternoon, family, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I spent about a month dreading what I would say up here, and truthfully, I rewrote the speech about 1 million times. Looking back on my life, it was hard to find one definitive experience that made me who I am. And in my fear of screwing up the speech, a familiar fear crept up on me, one that I'm sure many of you have experienced as well. The fear of making mistakes that brought me to tear in third grade when I got any question wrong on my Achieve 3000, the same feeling that was not at all relieved by teachers expressing disappointment in my 9-year-old self. All the focus on test scores resulted in me equating my self-worth to my grades. And while it took me a very long time to separate school from my sense of self-worth, I do what I hope many of you do as well, and remind myself that I'm more than just my grades, but rather I am an amalgamation of every single person that I've ever loved and that has ever loved me. And I want to especially thank a few people who have largely impacted my life. To my friends and teacher, Mr. Gonzalez, here in the mariachi, my wrestling coaches and practice partner, Genesis, and my best friend, Bella Steele, who also happens to give her salutatorian speech with me here today. You all have made the long days worth it, the tiring rehearsal hours, endless tournament days, and impossible AP classes. You all continue to inspire me, and none of this would have been possible without you all by my side. But of course, the largest thank you goes to the people who made this all possible in the first place, my family. Thank you to my built-in best friend and the most talented person I know, my younger sister Sol. I've lived with you the past 16 years and now have no idea how I will survive the next 4 without you. And my parents, who have shown up for all the trivial and monumental moments in my life without me ever asking. You are the largest factor in shaping me into who I am today. Thank you to my mom, who every day pushes me to be kind and steady and to love with my whole heart. And my dad, who motivates me to work harder every single day and still find joy in my schoolwork. Without the two of you and the sacrifices you have made to always show up for me, I would not be standing up here today. The list is endless of every single person who has helped shape me, and if I thanked every single one of you, we'd be here forever. To the class of 2026, thank you for making these 4 years memorable. Please always remember to follow your passions, even if others don't quite understand them. You are all capable of more than you think, and you will each achieve more than anyone believes. Thank you.
Thank you, Citlali. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to welcome our valedictorian, Camila Pacheco, to the stage. Camila earned a GPA of 4.52, and in the fall, she will be attending Cornell University. Ladies and gentlemen, Camila Pacheco.
Hi again. Good afternoon, everyone. Families, friends, teachers, staff, and of course, this graduating class of 2026. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this moment with us. Throughout this ceremony, I've been referred to as Camila Pacheco, my full name, but most of you know me as just Pacheco. It started out pretty simple. There were too many Camilas at school, and somehow my last name stuck. But over time, it became more than that. It became the name tied to 4 years of seeing the same faces in the halls, laughing too loud at lunch, stressing over assignments, and growing up alongside all of you. It's been a privilege and an honor to be known by this student body, to be your ASB president, your valedictorian, and most importantly, just another part of this class. Soon we'll all leave here and become new versions of ourselves. We'll go to different places, meet different people, and build lives that probably look nothing like high school. But I think a small part of us will always stay here, in these classrooms, these friendships, these memories, and in the people who knew us before we fully knew ourselves. So no matter how much older I get, Pacheco will always mean something to me, not just because it's my last name, but because it means being part of this class. Change is scary. I think everyone here feels that a little bit right now. But look at us. This version of ourselves made it here. We're graduating high school today, and if we were able to become the people sitting here today, I think we're capable of becoming a lot more than we can imagine. Thank you again, and congratulations to the Montgomery High School class of 2026. For the last time at Montgomery, this has been Pacheco.
Thank you, Camila. Congratulations to our valedictorian and our co-salutatorians for all the accomplishments that they achieved, their outstanding achievement, and to all of our class of 2026 students. At this time, we will do a few staff recognitions. Aztecs, you voted for the next 2 awards. So the first one is Aztec of the Year for your favorite Montgomery High classified employee. It goes to Darren Moore. Thank you, Mr. Moore. Thank you. All right. And the next award you voted for is the Golden Apple Award. This is to the seniors' favorite teacher. Miss Cat, come on down. Give it up for Miss Cat, you guys. Miss Catherine Weston. And I'm going to have Miss Cat stay up here for a second because we want to give her a shout out for being such an instrumental person, supporting the senior class in your senior class activities as the senior class advisor. So seniors, give your senior class advisor a huge round of applause, Miss Catherine Weston.
I love you guys.
At this time, I would like to bring Miss Jepson, our CSF advisor, up to the stage, who will be recognizing our CSF recipients.
Ladies and gentlemen, the students in the white gowns are 110 of the members of the class of 2026. Would the students who are 100% life members wearing the stoles please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. And will the students who are life members wearing the gold cords please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. At this time, I would like to bring to the stage Miss Sue, our head counselor, to recognize our honors diploma recipients. Miss Sue.
Students receiving an honors diploma, please stand. In order to receive an honors diploma, the students must have earned a grade of B or higher in 17 accelerated honors and/or AP classes at the time of the posting of the first semester of their senior year. Students who receive the special diploma will have the words "with honors" printed on their diploma. These students are wearing an honors medal as well. Family members and guests, please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you, students. Please be seated. I would now like to recognize our students who have worked hard to earn their eligibility for Compact for Success and are identified by wearing a silver cord. Compact for Success students, please stand. Compact for Success is a guaranteed admissions program between San Diego State University and the Sweetwater Union High School District. Students identified as Compact Scholars must have been students in our district since 9th grade, have applied to San Diego State University, have earned a minimum 3.3 GPA in all A through G courses, have completed all of the A through G coursework, and have proven ready to be successful in college, level English and math through various testing options or senior year course grades. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, students. Please be seated. I'd now like to welcome Spanish teacher, Miss Itza Browett, to the podium to recognize our biliteracy distinction diploma recipients.
afternoon. My name is Itzawalkidia Brave, and I am here to share with you the students earning a high school diploma with recognition in biliteracy. The Sweetwater Union High School District Board adopted this policy on April 2nd, 2004. Students who are proficient in 2 languages and have completed the required sequence of courses and/or exams with the required grades and scores may earn a diploma with recognition in biliteracy. This year, 22 students fulfilled the requirements. Students, please stand and be recognized. 22. Congratulations. Please be seated. Thank you.
Thank you, counselors, and thank you, Ms. Brower. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage our Director of Grants and Communications, Ms. Nadej Johnson, who will be receiving the class. Ms. Johnson, as the principal of Montgomery High School, I certify that the graduates before you today have met all the requirements set forth by the Sweetwater Union High School District Board of Trustees and qualify for a high school diploma. It gives me great honor to present to you the class of 2026.
Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, and the graduating class of 2026. On behalf of the Sweetwater District Board of Trustees, it's my honor to welcome you to the 2026 commencement ceremony here at Montgomery High. My name is Nadej Johnson, and I'm here on behalf of Trustee Emerald, our trustee overseeing Montgomery High School. Trustee Emerald sends her warmest regards and her congratulations. Today, we celebrate the hard work, perseverance, and dedication each of you have demonstrated throughout your academic journey. Your commitment and your resilience have brought you to this milestone, and you should be incredibly proud of all that you've accomplished thus far. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, continue to challenge yourselves, pursue growth, and remain lifelong learners. The future is full of opportunity, and you are well prepared to meet it. And now, Principal Scott, on behalf of the Sweetwater District Board of Trustees, it's my honor to formally accept the graduating class of 2026. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. All right. So at this time, counselors, please come forward for the reading of the class roster and the awarding of diplomas. Also, will our alumni and retirees please make their way to the front of the stage. Alumni Association, we thank you for providing these beautiful flowers for our graduates. And Ms. Milholland, please come to the stage. Sure.
First row, please.
Natalia Linet Galicia Castillo.
Ixel Murillo Rodriguez.
Selena Lee Leon.
Amy Murillo.
Leticia Princesa Martinez.
Annabella Faith Hannigan.
Leila Dabaldo Ong.
Mireli Margarita Diaz.
Mary Julianne Barales Ibunes.
Cesar Andres Abdul Allah.
Genevieve Whitehead.
Sean Marquise Raval Santiago.
Bella Sarina Steele.
Noah Flores.
Way to go, Sean. Turn to us when you.
Citlali Julieta Villarreal.
Logan Vista.
Destiny Carrillo Flores.
Paula Mondragon Zumstein.
Camila Pacheco.
Gianna Jaslyn Mejia.
Abigail Palado.
Mary Angelina Kirsten Bautista Dulalia.
Miles Gomes Murray.
Emily Moe.
Jocelyn Mariana Gomez.
Zati Isela Olmos Cruz.
Giselle Vasquez.
Carla Belén Pérez Hernández.
Julio César de la Cruz Elías.
Natalia Denise Hernández Chávez.
Earl Ayla Edmalin Imperio.
Jocelyn Rafael.
Kaylee Diana Rios.
Annette Alvarado.
Diego Aldaco Michel.
Carlos Salas.
Elliot Chávez Parra.
Ian Cobian.
Johan Iván Ortiz Jiménez.
Laura Andrea Cardona Cachu.
Diana Isabel Toledo.
Nomi Gastalan Partida.
Daniela Zoe Salas.
Camila Lisette Reategui.
Nicole Salas Muñoz.
Samantha Ensunza.
Jaylene Ibarra.
Casper Pascual.
Arbella Rive Perez.
Michelle Marie Armas.
Yurixi Murillo.
Aliyah Ella Peters.
Isabela Navarro Robles.
Jacqueline Navarro.
Marlene Lisbeth Hernandez.
Luna Paulina Cárdenas Artiaga.
Ashley Julieta Molina.
Mia Corina Cárdenas Artiaga.
Viviana Itzel Mexicano López.
Maya Paola Mesa.
Jasmine Loera Arce.
Ramiro Sebastián Torres Sánchez.
Verónica Valdés Navarro.
Christopher Miguel Herrera Castro.
Marco Alexander Mejía González.
Itzel Loera.
Catherine Guerra.
Javier Rubalcaba.
Valerie Citlali Pérez Bernal.
Adrian Lee Tablas Terán.
Gael Emiliano Plasencia.
Ángel Antonio López.
Jasmine Lea Manigbas.
Wenceslao Contreras.
Juliana Lisbeth Soto.
Alejandro Bermúdez Maldonado.
Matthew Ryan Sandana Blackwell.
Javier Lira Sánchez.
Jeremy Amiel Carballo Ramírez.
Jesús Eduardo López.
Kaylin Lane Ruffalo.
Andrea Reyes Ibanez.
Alyssa Marie Parmiter.
Darío Emir Contreras Sánchez.
Emma Yamaguchi Toledo.
Valentina Mejía.
Jairus Blade Manikbas Airoso.
Zuleika Pérez Cortés.
Diego Isael González.
Thank you.
Nicole Ariam Osuna.
Maya Yeritzi Cárdenas.
Mario Fernando Galindo Contreras.
Jocelyn Villanueva.
Camila Ponce.
Brianna Michelle Zamora Becerra.
Janice Abril Portillo.
Yesenia Morales.
Kylie Marie Maldonado.
Alessandra Victoria Beltrán.
Renzo Raúl Montecito Rodríguez.
Ethan Robert Pierce.
Marissa Anguimea.
Summerlin Crow.
Isaac Covarrubias.
Arlene Garcia Piceno.
Aldo Campos.
Anuar Gabriel Armenta Melendres.
Miranda Corti.
Lucas Castañeda.
Valeria Raigosa Cedeno.
Ruth Tirado.
Erwin Fritz.
José Enrique Collins Jr.
Daniela Flores.
Nevaeh Ray Smith.
Michelle Herrera.
Janely Cruz.
Brianna Ahumada.
Marlene Moreno. Jackie Gumbi.
Melanie Sofía Félix Bajo.
Luis Ángel Gutiérrez Enciso.
Karina Coliote Zavala.
Esteban Galvez.
Ricardo González.
Alejandro Junior Sánchez.
Jimena Durán Arellano.
Aarón Herrera Malagón.
Vincent León.
Dana Garcia.
Kaden Cristiano Freitas.
Lilian Destiny Castellanos Naranjo.
Carlos Musquiz.
Soemi Domínguez Navarro.
Brandon Pedrosa.
Melissa Zuleika García.
Marco Musquiz.
Axel Gael Silva Sánchez.
Abraham Escobedo.
Anthony Esquivel.
Kimberly Vianney Menjivar.
Cassandra Valdez.
Isa Michelle Margarito.
Selena Esther Sardina.
Ilian Varela Segura.
Camila Sedano Chávez.
Leilani Beltrán Rodríguez.
Joana Zazueta.
Y Ana Daniela Bañuelos.
Richard Gómez.
Erin Gael Sánchez.
Naila Castro.
Leila Monique Singleton.
Melanie Álvarez. Ariana Williams.
Sara Daune Hinojosa Martinez.
Jada Brianna Lacey Jones.
Angel Cardenas.
Emma Sage Ortiz.
Anthony Noel Ojeda.
Nayeli Rivera.
Aileen Hernandez.
Marco Reyes.
Anthony Alfonso Garcia.
Natalia Torres.
Haley May Aquino Abayalde.
Linda Garcia Vasquez.
James Felipe Santiago.
Evelyn Eileen Gomez.
Darren Lucina Esplain.
Thomas Tyler Trasvina.
Brian Emerson Siglin.
James Nathaniel Valdivia Mitra.
Maximus Cepeda.
Jorge Isaac Salazar Collins.
Ryan Wayne.
Angel Gabriel Perez.
Joel Hernández de la Torre.
Jake Handel. Sebastián Villegas.
Mia Amor Rico.
Caleb Banda.
Chelsea Marie Matos Lopez.
Luis Alexis Santis Guzman.
Layla Siobhan Jackson.
Julia Isabella Servin Godinez.
Gabriel Banda.
Jamie Madrigal.
Daniel Alonso Flores.
Angelina Chavez.
Alejandro Rosas.
Jasmine Indira Medeiros.
Jesus Rivera.
Edgar Francisco Ona Bazaldua.
Andrés Malaga.
Jesus Canelo Arzola.
Jeremiah Loeng.
Brianna Banuelos.
Gabriel Flores.
Ayana Garo.
Fernando Joel Rodríguez.
Adali Casillas.
Gianna Nicolette Vargas.
Marissa Leonor Buelna.
Vanessa Rosas.
Jasmine Alicia Alatorre.
Jordan Luang.
Sailor Zordanis Cruz.
Joycel Mia Villagomez.
Isaac Espinosa.
Vianney Osegueda.
Alan Henry John.
Yenivel Garcia.
Xavier Anthony Guerrero.
Angel Lopez.
Marlea Lechelle Gaines.
Brian Damian Rodriguez.
Claudette Gonzalez.
Diego Espinosa.
Serenity McCann.
Galilea Santana Basildua.
Mishkat Ali.
Apollo Garcia.
Mirari Hurtado.
Jonathan Alexis Vizcaíno.
Samuel Luis Julian Loera.
Atsiri Sarai Cardona.
Nettie Garcia.
Mia Elena Guerrero.
Ingrid Valentina Ornstein.
John Santiago Ingram.
Melanie Guadalupe Cardenas.
Gael Jonathan Jordan.
Brianna Cabrera.
Brandon Anthony Pfeiffer.
Alexander Johan Martinez.
Adrian Lizárraga.
Jesus Daniel Bautista Velarde.
Orlando Loaiza.
Dana Paulette Robles Gonzalez.
Darius Montgomery.
Emiliano Saldana Sagun.
Juan Francisco Vizcarra Zamora.
Anthony Figueroa.
Paul Tristan David Esparza.
Justine Arlene Simpson.
Aaron Cabrera Vasquez.
Diego Angel Lopez.
Arad Serrano.
Donovan Ray Molinito Cadlan.
Lia Rojas Corral.
Gabriel Richard Sanchez.
Alex Flores.
Eduardo David Orozco.
Galeo Diaz.
Javier Nathaniel Carrillo Salcido.
Jade Renee Aguirre Gonzalez.
Diego Garcia.
Mia Alexa Reyes Vega.
Eduardo Francisco Mesa Capolan.
Melissa Isabel Aguilar.
Misael de la Cruz.
Jocelyn Chavez.
Bianca Griebel.
Ava Marie Bermudez.
Isabella Hidalgo Pulido.
David Anthony Aranzenbarger.
Ariana Jaimes.
Sergio Andrés Cervantes.
Iyara Itzel Avalos Villalba.
Saúl Rodríguez.
Esteban Caleb Rosales.
Zachariah Montes.
Sebastian Ibereta Marquez.
Marco Giovanni Armenta.
Isaiah Isaac Regalado.
Gabriel Raymond Perez.
Michael James Silva.
Isabela Chávez Díaz de León.
Viliamo Michael Fox Challenger.
Juan Carlos Mesa.
Samuel Aiden Morales.
Alexa Silva Sánchez.
Abner Eloy Morales Quintero.
Jasmine Vega Molina.
Camila Romo Hernandez.
Samantha Valentina Figueroa Pérez.
Princess Allison Aguilar Espinosa.
Douglas Granberg.
Orlando Walker Wally Calzada.
Nolan Paez.
Ilse Natalie Rios.
Joseph Dale Roberts.
Jomar Fabian Jimenez.
Sergio Emilio Flores San Vicente.
Emmanuel Adrian Gutierrez.
Samuel Frausto.
Joseph Sebastian Navarro.
Abraham Muñoz.
Omar Byland.
Angel Enrique Marquez.
Milan Islas.
René Adame Rivas.
Camila Verdugo Badillo.
Yaretsi Villegas López.
Leonardo Gael Escalante.
Victoria Faye Tapia.
Angel Yael Geronimo Vasquez.
Andre Alexander Ramirez Solares. Isayana Banaga Díaz. Arlet Araceli Rentería. Yandel Barreras. Máximo Núñez Partida. Héctor Adrián Nicolás. Isabela Ríos. Sarah Wright Inigo.
All right, thank you, counselors. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up another round of applause for the class of 2026. Thank you, alumni. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage the senior class president, Gianna Mejia, to do the highly anticipated tassel ceremony.
Seniors. Seniors, the moving of the tassel symbolizes the end of our high school years and the beginning of our future as high school graduates. At this moment, we move our tassels from right to left. We will be officially graduates of Montgomery High School. Students, please stand for the tassel ceremony. At this time, will the graduating class of Montgomery High School 2026 please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Gianna, and congratulations. Students, please remain standing as we have our Aztec band leading us in the singing of our alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you your Montgomery High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations! Students, at this time, please follow your line leaders to exit the stadium towards the track. Parents and guests, please remain in the bleachers as our graduating class exits. Thank you. And lastly, just a reminder, we have the Montgomery Middle ceremony next, so if you could take your celebrations as quickly off campus as possible, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you all for coming today, and congratulations, class of 2026.
got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it up. Then go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump off that sofa. Let's kick it up. I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, face out, losing all control.